Hello guys, welcome back to STEM Trainers YouTube channel. Today we are going to do differentiation using the first principle. So now in your curriculum you don't have concept of limits or continuity, you have differentiation only. So we will not go into much detail in this what is first principle and all, but I will give you enough information so that you don't feel like I'm just using the formula, I don't know what this is. Okay, so let's get this started. After that we will try some questions on this. Okay, so first is I have a curve y equal to fx. As you can see on the right side, I have a curve y equal to fx. On this curve I have taken 2 points a and b. A point x coordinate is x and b point x coordinate is I have taken x plus h. So obviously y coordinates of a and b will be fx and f of x plus h because the curve is y equal to fx. Okay, so now if you join this curve, if you join these 2 points a and b, you will get a chord, right? Because the points are on the curve and you join them, then obviously you will get a chord. So what's the gradient of this chord? Gradient we know is change in y divided by change in x. So what is change in y coordinate? As you can see, gradient of AB is f of x plus h minus fx over x plus h minus x. That is change in y coordinate divided by change in x. Now you can cancel this x, so you are left with h only. So now this is what we are getting as my gradient of chord AB. So now after this you already know, this you have studied in straight lines. So now what happens is, now let me zoom in here a little bit. Now if you start decreasing this h, what will happen is, let me take one example. So what will happen is this chord will become like this, and if I further decrease h, then my chord will become like this. If I further decrease h, my chord will become like this. So if I keep on decreasing h, then what happens is at some point when a and b are very close, then what happens is this chord will suddenly become, this chord will suddenly become a tangent. This chord will suddenly become a tangent. So this is the basic concept. So you keep on decreasing h and you decrease it to such a level that it becomes a tangent. Now, how do we write this mathematically? So mathematically what we say is this: f dash x is equal to f dash x. We know f dash x is nothing but it gives us the gradient of tangent. So gradient of tangent is equal to limit h approach to 0, that is when h is very very small, then this chord gradient becomes gradient of tangent. So that's the logic here. So this is my formula that you can easily remember, that f dash x is equal to limit h approach to 0 f of x plus h minus fx over h, and this h is very small. Now some students might ask what is very small. So very small means, let me just give you one example, that h is of the order 10 to the power minus, I can say 1000. This small. I mean, even this is little large. So imagine a very small number like 0.0000, lot of zeros, lots and lots of zeros, and then 1. This small number. So when number is this small, then obviously a and b will be very close and it will become a tangent. So that's the first principle. So this is how differentiation come into picture. So all the formulas will be derived from this only, that you will study further in the later exercises. Okay, so for now this much is enough. So all you have to remember is we have a chord, and if you start decreasing h, then suddenly it becomes a tangent. Okay, and this is the formula that we have to remember for first principle questions, that f dash x is equal to a limit, this is important, limit h approach to 0. Now this limit concept is not there in the curriculum, so we are not discussing that. So when we will solve questions, we will see how to implement this. Okay, so let's try one question on this. So my first question is, find the derivative of the following using the first principle. So my fx is 4x square. So let me just write the formula here so that students don't get confused. So f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0, or you can say approach to 0 tends to 0, same thing, f of x plus h minus fx divided by h. So let's apply this. So f dash x will be equal to limit h tends to 0. Now f of x plus h. If this is my fx, 4x square, then what is my f of x plus h? So f of x plus h is nothing but, instead of x we will write x plus h. So it becomes 4 times x plus h whole square. So my first term is 4 times x plus h whole square minus fx. fx is nothing but 4x square divided by h. Now we have applied the definition. So now how do we solve this? So your basic aim is, or your basic goal is to remove this h in denominator. So if you somehow can remove this h in denominator, then your work is done. So let me just show you how. So first I will simplify the numerator. So I can write numerator, I can open it using FOIL method, or you can say a plus b whole square, whichever you know. So this will be 4x square plus 8xh plus 4h square minus 4x square divided by h. So I can cancel this 4x square, and now you can see that after cancelling 4x square in numerator, in both the terms you have h. So I can take this h out. What is left now is 8x plus 4h divided by h. Now you can cancel this h. So that is what I meant. You have to remove the denominator h somehow. Once it is removed, you can easily simplify this. Now what's the next step? Now next step is the last step and the most important step. Now once there is no h in denominator, what you will do is you will substitute h as 0, because that's a limit. So h tends to 0. It means we have to substitute h as 0. But you don't have to substitute h as 0 in the beginning itself. If you substitute in the beginning, you will get 0 by 0, which is not defined, and you are not able to write an answer. So that's why we need to first simplify, remove h, and then substitute h as 0. So when you substitute h as 0, you get 8x plus 4 times 0, that is 0. So my f dash x, or my derivative of fx with respect to x using the first principle of 4x square is nothing but 8x. So this is my answer. So this is how you solve these questions. So let's try one more question. Second is fx equals 1 by x. So now my fx is 1 by x. I have to find the differentiation or derivative of this using the first principle. Let me write the definition here. My f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus fx over h. So f dash x is equal to limit h tends to 0. Let me first write the definition. Then we will see how we can simplify. So f of x plus h will be 1 over x plus h. So wherever x is, just write x plus h minus 1 over x over h. Okay, now this is the definition. Let's simplify this. So how I will simplify this is, let me cross multiply here, or you can say sometimes we say LCM, take LCM. So it will be x minus, or you can say cross multiply simply, x plus h over x into x plus h divided by h. So this is my expression. So I can cancel this x now. So what I am left with is minus h over x into x plus h. Now See this. This is important step now. So I am writing this h here also. Okay, so just try to understand this. This is not a very difficult thing to understand. So this h is in denominator and it is still in denominator. So I can write it like this also. Okay, so I can now cancel this h, and finally I am getting as limit h tends to 0 minus 1 over x into x plus h. So this is what I am getting. So now there is no h or single h in denominator. I have cancelled that h. So now you can substitute the limit. So I will get f dash x is equal to minus 1 over x square. So that is my answer. So this is how we solve questions on first principle. Thank you. Thanks for watching.